So just driving down Killern Street, heading to Saracen Street, and I'm going to cut straight across to Killern Street. My sister's pal lived up in these sandstone houses up here on the left. It was always seen as the kind of snobby bit of Possil as far as we were concerned. It probably never was, but it just seemed that way. So just coming up Killern Street here, and if I go straight on I'd be at Hamilton Hill, so we've already been a wee drive round Hamilton Hill. So I'm going to cut round Kirbeth Street here, the back of where Possil Park Secondary would have been, and on the right there would have been the wee post office and stuff. So again, that's completely blocked there, so there's nothing to see. Hopefully somebody's going to build. There's a sign up saying Hamilton Hill coming soon. So back up to where we were in another video, Stonyhurst Street. So I'm just going to turn round because there's not much point in me driving back round the same wee bit again. So Killern Street, sandstone houses on the right, and there's new builds on the left. I don't even remember which number she lived in. Just remember visiting a couple of times with my brother because he ended up going out with her and they got married, and they're still married after must be 40 odd years. So the wee on the right here would have been the Ascot. Wee sort of Ascot factory. It was on the right, and the Linecraft would have been on the left. So just driving along Saracen Street here. Really a high volume of traffic every time I'm coming along this area. Rubbish everywhere, it's just a shame. Rubbish everywhere, and whilst I'm never one to prejudge, there's an awful lot of people who they just don't look as if they've got much, or there's quite a few who look as if they might be addicted to some substance or other. So anyway, Saracen Cross. Just coming down Balmore Road now. Houses on the right were always there from memory that I could remember in my time growing up here. And obviously Close Burn Street back on the right, where we've already been in another video. So what I'm going to do is drive to the next set of traffic lights where the Vogue picture house would have been. It's now a Kilta hire place, I think. Lidl on the left's obviously all new, and then we'll see where we end up after that. So just bear with me for the lights here, folks. Lots and lots of traffic lights because there's lots and lots of traffic, obviously. So let's just see where we go now. So I'm going to turn right here, further along. Now the first wee street on the right is the continuation of Mansion Street, which again is completely cut off part way along, and apart from the wee houses on the right is all gone. Looking up Mansion Street there, so yeah, a few houses on the right, the rest's all gone. So just coming down to turn into Hawthorne Street, just nip through the lights. You can see where the cinema used to be. Houses on the right are still there. So I'm just going going to come up here. I don't know how far I can go because a lot of these roads are now one way or completely shut off. So we'll see where we end up. So as I come up here to the traffic lights, the bus garage would have been on the right hand side, and I believe originally it was a tramcar depot, but that was before my time. And on the left would have been the big fiberglass factory. It was a huge big factory, and I remember again as kids, once it had all kind of past its prime. I'm just going to sneak through these lights as well. So up on the left, Ashfield Street, continuation Ashfield Street, the factory was up there, and we used to get at night and play in it. And I remember there was big chutes that took all the rubbish down into skips, and the skips were always full of like foam, and it was great fun as a kid. So I'm just coming up here along Hawthorne Street. So as I get to the right hand side, the Ashfield Club, God, that traffic's bad because of the traffic lights there. The Ashfield Club is on the right, there's wee shops on the left. There was another wee chippy there which I can't remember the name of, that we were sent to because it was easy to get there from Finlass Street, which is obviously just coming up on the right. So again, we've done that in another video. Yeah, so we used to go and play in this factory, and we'd jump on the chute and slide down the chute into this massive big skip full of foam and plastic tubes. Great fun. But one night we went, and we used to just run and jump on the chute and fly straight down it, but for some, I don't know what it is, for some reason it just didn't feel right. So me and my pal, I just said, look, wait a minute, let's stop and have a wee look. And we had a look, and at the bottom of the chute, the skip that had always been filled of foam and big plastic tubes, it was great fun, was filled with glass, huge shards of glass it was filled with. So if we'd have just jumped into that, God knows what would have happened to us. We'd have been cut to bits and probably bled to death. But anyway, just a wee memory that came back as I was driving past there. So let's stop this video here, and we'll pick up another one at another part of Possil, Springburn, Woodside, that kind of area, Rockhill, the whole area.